Okay, so True Grit came out on Thursday, 3rd of February, I believe. Not too sure. But I was lucky enough to get to go to a free screen the night before it came out. I was really excited to see this one, and boy did it pay off. I can't really say if this is my favourite or second favourite movie of this year, but it is still fantastic. True Grit is about a 14-year-old girl called Maddie Ross, and she's had her father killed recently by a man called Tom Chaney. And Maddie hires a bounty hunter called Rooster Cogburn. Cogburn, not Cockburn. It's right. So they can both go out and have Tom Chaney killed. And then another bounty hunter is also on the case called LaBeouf, because apparently Tom Chaney's just such a big cold-blooded murderer and such. So let's start off with the performances. Hailee Steinfeld just blew me away with her performance as Maddie Ross. Her line reading was just as good as Jesse Eisenberg in The Social Network, and she had so much of her character in her. And it was just, it's a tough role to pull off for a girl her age, and she pulled off perfectly. And Jeff Bridges was also excellent, but it was just mainly his line reading which was the best part of it, so it was still really good. One thing which really surprised me with this movie was how funny it was. This movie was actually hilarious, which was a very pleasant surprise because the end was quite depressing. So it was great to see that it could lighten up as well. And from the get-go, you are invested within the story, which was really good to see. And you thought the same way that Maddie did with the story. Also, the movie is really quickly paced and very entertaining and gripping for most of it. And it has a very well paced to it. It's brilliantly paced. As what I didn't like about the movie, I thought that the ending was really depressing and down. Now, for some movies, that's not a bad thing. But surprisingly, for this, it is. Because for most of the movie, I was really enjoying, intrigued, and was invested in what was happening on screen. And the end just left me in this mood I didn't think I was supposed to be in. So, in the end, True Grit is a very well constructed film that takes on more than you think it would. But the ending was a big buzz killer and didn't leave me in the mood I wanted to be in. But despite that, it's still a brilliant and entertaining film to watch and makes for my second favourite film of the year. I will give True Grit 4.5 stars out of 5. So that's my review of True Grit. I should be uploading my review of The King's Speech soon, sometime this weekend, and I'm just about to go see Rango this afternoon. So, until next time, that's me.